the Lawirwadi of Acholi, and your fellow traditional leaders, honorable ministers, members of parliament, all our leaders at the local government level, our traditional leaders who I may not have seen, religious leaders, including our bishops and the clergy, leaders of political parties. I see many of the national resistance movement. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, in preparation for this meeting, the Honorable Hilary Onek convened some small consultations so that this meeting is focused. Nevertheless, even though the agenda may have been distorted a bit with other issues, but they are still important issues, Your Excellency. So we ask for your indulgence that you also consider those other issues which were not on the agenda. Mr. President, this is your meeting. You convened it in your capacity as the head of the homestead we call Uganda. This homestead has many households. You listened to complaints. There has been grumbling in the compound concerning this sticking issue of cattle compensation, and you directed that those who are concerned should meet you directly so that this matter is settled once and for all. It's not our intention to distort the main purpose of this meeting. This should be first things first. Your Excellency, Acholi land was known for agro-pastoralism. We are cultivators, we are also cattle keepers. Because of insecurity resulting from our kind of messy politics, a subject that you will elaborate on in detail when you address us, we lost our livestock. So now, instead of selling cows to solve our problems, we started selling the food which we should be eating. Then we faced food insecurity because of that. That is how we ended up having World Food Program coming to distribute food in the most fertile part of Uganda, which was indeed a scandal. Your Excellency, the report has been delivered. We know for sure that when later you open the microphone for people to speak, they will give you the feedback you want to know. Some of us, we sit with you in cabinet every week. The cows are the people who are being talked about here. My ministry is the one who is being talked about here. Therefore, it would be out of order for any of us to insulate you from the real issues that those who are affected. I don't intend to be an insulator. I'd rather be a live wire so that you receive directly what the true concerns of the people are. In our culture, sometimes those who have eaten the baby's milk, the baby's food, and drank the baby's milk, when the mother asks, why is the baby crying? Say, the baby is just stubborn. So now, if you ask Mao, and you ask the cow, you ask Attorney General, you ask all these other people concerned, the DSOs, why are my people complaining about cattle compensation? They are just ungrateful. That is not job. Today, we have to tell you that there are problems with the manner in which your policy is being implemented. You are the one who told the complainants that get out of court, I'm the head of this household, you are my people, let's find a way of paying you. Then the lawyers came in causing more confusion. Then the thieves also came in causing more confusion. Then there are those who are now trading the whole policy. Your Excellency, I was also once approached whether I wanted my name to be added. I never had a single cow, but my name was going to appear. These are the problems we want to solve, and we want to solve it together. The purpose of this meeting is not to accuse anybody, but if anybody is found who has interfered with your promise, they should face the full force of the law. I believe that that is the main purpose of this meeting, because you demanded that you want to be face to face with the real concerned people. This meeting is not for the Minister of Justice, it is not for the Attorney General, it is not for any of the cows and others. This is a meeting of those who will come and stand and say, Mr. President, I have my data card here. I was expecting money. Why is my money not coming? Then you can say, Mr. Mao, explain why the money is not coming. Yes. I believe that's the only reason why I'm here. But also to explain to you the problems we are facing, which is mainly a problem of resources. As you have been told by the Deputy Attorney General, some of the financial years, no money has been released. The parties who have been in court have also not agreed. Up to now, the court has no record of what they have agreed to implement. Because the court said, go and agree how you will settle this matter. There is nothing in court even to say that this is what they have agreed on how to do it. We don't want this to be a bottomless pit. Finally, Your Excellency, there are many other issues that have been raised. We thank you for the government policy to renovate the traditional schools, like Kitgum High, where the late General Ronda studied, Gulu High School, Sacred Heart, where people like the late Cecilia Obal and Amelia Chamba studied, St. Joseph's College, Laibi, and many other traditional schools. We also thank those who have brought the idea of linking Emyoga to the Presidential Skilling Center. Through the peace process, these child soldiers were disarmed. They used to hold guns. Now they need the gun to be replaced with tools so that they can become carpenters, they can become welders, they can become plumbers. Then they will be able to serve the country better instead of pursuing certificates that are useless. These are good ideas that have come up. There are also many other issues our traditional leader has talked about. Your Excellency, these are long-term issues that the Ministry of Justice is going to capture under the Transitional Justice Bill, which is ready. Unfortunately, it is with the Ministry of Internal Affairs. It is not under our ministry. But we are working to ensure that we do something which will ensure national healing so that this homestead called Uganda can stand together under your leadership. You are the only one under whose oath there is that passage to promote the welfare of the people of Uganda. There is nobody else with that in their oath. Not the MPs, not the ministers, not anybody else. It is only the president and the vice president in whose oath there is that phrase to promote the welfare of the people of Uganda. So we thank you for responding to these issues. There are many. The injustices, the massacres that happened here, human rights abuses. My in-laws of Namukora just sent me a piece of paper. Gulu University, Mr. President, has a document here which we don't have the time to read in detail, because it talks about the degazettement of the forest. I understand people who want land are sabotaging the university. They are insisting that unless they get a share of the land, they will sabotage the degazetting. These are the kind of things which actually make life difficult for this promising institution. They have already agreed on other projects like the specialized hospital for Gulu University. You put a directive in writing. You even ordered the Prime Minister to follow it up. It has even been designed. Even the contractor has been identified. But the project is not moving. And this specialized hospital is supposed to be here in Gulu. And Gulu University is also affected by the so-called Balalo. Now, the so-called Balalo were defined by the president as indisciplined nomads, not a tribe. Go back to Executive Order number 3. A land which is a total of 1,552 hectares in Longolo, in Nyamukino Parish in Noya District, has also been occupied. So Gulu University is also a victim of those indisciplined people. This is titled land, but they have not listened. This, alongside the many other issues that have been raised, are important for this engagement. We are very grateful, Your Excellency, that during this busy season, when our sister party of the National Resistance Movement is preparing for its national conference, you have taken the time to address this little issue. There are many things that we need to do as a country, hosting these football matches. We are grateful that our airport is going to be upgraded. We are grateful that the road to Kidepo is going to be tarmacked. We are grateful that the road to Lira, the shortcut via Boke, is going to be tarmacked. We are grateful that 2 stadiums for training will be built in Gulu University and Pete Stadium. Please thank Mama for us in her capacity as the Minister of Education and Sports. We are now able to say Gulu is open for business because the foundation, that is security, is now there. All these things came from insecurity, and the insecurity came from the bad politics which you normally talk to us about. So we must not lose sight for why we are here. We thank you again for prioritizing this issue at this time. As the Acholi sub-region, we stand united to be responsible members of the Uganda homestead under your leadership. I wish now to invite you, Your Excellency, to address us.